I'm in a lift, someone of another ethnicity looks at me and doesn't come in.
We are going to be a little China soon.
This is what the Singaporean minority groups are very afraid of. It is true that everywhere we go, we will see these PRCs.
This is what the Singaporean minority groups are afraid of.
And we will be treated like second hands.
I mean, I'll be very frank with you. I personally have encountered bus drivers who are not able to point me to the destination that I want, especially for me as a minority who doesn't speak Mandarin and who may require directions at times.
And you've seen public outbursts, not just the minorities, but even Chinese who don't speak Mandarin very well, who speaks English mostly. You know, it's very frustrating.
If I have a friend like this, I will actually feel sad for her, but I will actually reach out to speak to her and ask her what the issue is. What is it that makes her feel like a second hand?
I suppose the problem is not Chinese people coming from China, but the problem is are minorities listened to in Singapore?
It'll still be good to keep some boundaries. Some things I choose to do it my own way.
Singaporeans can do things their own way, but I hope they don't try to convert me into a Singaporean in all ways.
That's the biggest problem, you see, with when it comes to immigration. When immigrants come in with these mindsets, then it's very difficult to integrate because Singaporeans can feel it if you are genuine and you're sincere and you want to know about the people and the country.
I wonder what they actually mean. Like, how do you convert someone into Singaporean? Is it like you pass them this tissue and then you must teach them how to choke at the table? Because then that means that the idea of being Singaporean is not a fixed one. It's something that's evolving. And I think that's something that we are probably still learning and grappling with.
The difficulty is the perception of others about us.
For example, some perceive the Indians to be either not hygienic or maybe they are crooks.
So on a number of occasions, when I'm entering the lift, they will not go in.
Perhaps the perception of the Chinese of us Indians
Has a lot to do with how I can move forward and form friendships with them. I myself have experienced instances where I'm in a lift, someone of another ethnicity looks at me and doesn't come in. Maybe they saw a cockroach behind me, or maybe it's because of the color of my skin. And I used to get very angry when that happens. But then I also feel like there are enough people who don't think that way that it will be better for me to focus my energies on.
it's a perception. It's a preconceived idea of what people from this country or what this ethnic group is like. But how do we not stereotype? I think that's the education that needs to happen, and I don't think we should only be always insisting that schools are the ones educating. There has to be other aspects of the community that does as well.